And we are back.
We are back. Hello.
Episode 2 of the Deathloops.
Death loops. Nope, I'm good.
And today we're going to, after spending the first episode learning the game, getting a feel for the game, enjoying the beautiful skyboxes and lighting effects, we're going to kill people.
Yes, kill people with an amazingly good view. I have to say, I do like the premise of this game so far. It's very unique. This whole idea of a Groundhog Day kind of scenario. And we have to murder our way out of the time loop.
And killing people over and over and over again. So
I remember, I think last time there was a guy who was like... This guy? He has standard kit. I guess anybody would be good to get because we all have like basic beginner stuff, so I guess anybody would just be good to get their stuff.
in a sense, like, how much of this game is going to be stealth? Or, like, do we just kill everyone strategically, or do we want to leave some people alive to... Oh, we'll figure it out. I'll let you figure it out as the player, and I'm going to offer engaging and compelling commentary.
Okay, so I jump and I hit R1. Is that what happens? Oh, okay, I did it too soon. There we go. He's dead. Wait, where's his loot? Where is it? Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. I did it! Yay! Ow!
Oh, dear. That was... Oh, no.
Oh, that happened. That fucking happened. Okay.
Oh, I'm all the way back here? Well, that's lovely.
It's almost kind of a roguelite then.
It is really a roguelite. Okay, so...
Yeah. I got it.
Is this like where I'm gonna respawn
I'm
even if I'm at
thinking
the end
so.
of the game? Wait, what?
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking this...
Same morning. Same fucking radio show.
You had to get the gun, though.
Oh, I have to re-get everything too. I didn't even think about that. Should I break all the bottles all over again?
I don't know if that's necessary. So
First day,
you're gonna go through everything over and over. I wonder if the journal stays updated. Do you have to re-look at everything? Yeah, it's. I don't.
Oh
think
wait, do I have to? Let me see.
No, you
I
got
have
it.
everything
Okay,
still.
all the documents save it, but that's good.
Yeah, that would have been annoying. So we have this.
Grab the thingamajiggy.
The heckamajig. I like how his dialogue changes because he's seen all this already.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I got it. So one thing I just thought of, we never did find the code.
No,
We just kind of went off a little side route.
We died because that's the door to get the code. We don't have the code, so we have to go through the grate, and that is a whole other area. So,
Indeed. Let's just go through here. I guess eventually we'll come back. Maybe we'll get the code and then we have to die to fast travel back to the beginning and then put in the code.
yeah. That's the thing, though, is
Oh,
we
ow,
could...
ow. Okay. Relax, bro. Relax. It's just cold, freezing water.
So I guess, but definitely this time we want to kill that one guy a lot faster, because I think he took out almost half a hit points last time, so we want to...
So our health bar is that red thing at the top.
I believe so. I'm going with that now. I believe that is correct.
Julie Honor.
Kill cult. You know, all the good stuff.
So, how do I climb ledges again?
You have to... I think you have to go back to... Oh, that works too.
That works. I don't think there's anything up here though, except
That was just teaching you how to...
right. Okay.
teach you how to
Here we
slide.
go. We gotta. We have to assassinate this man again. So what was like the melee button again, to where like I could actually get him with
Let's
the
sneak
blade?
up behind him. I think maybe a kill option will come up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes. So is everybody a simulation? Is that what's going on here?
It could be that once they die, like everyone gets resurrected at the end of the day anyway, from what I understand. So
Unless we break the loop and then they're all just permanently dead.
yeah, so they don't want to die. They don't want to.
Need to get back up first. It's a very, very, very beautiful place, if I do say so myself.
It is, but I do appreciate, even though this is a next-gen PlayStation 5 game with cutting-edge graphics, there's still little texture glitches.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you been noticing those like every now and then?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's intentional. It's part of the world, because like the world is like kind of like this computerized simulation, and things are just kind of breaking apart.
That's the thought process. It's not a bug, it's a feature. We intended to have a few glitches to make it seem more realistic. Like,
I always loved that idea.
Yeah,
It's
is it really though? Are you just covering up for your incompetence?
like, let's cover up for our glitches with it's part of the story. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. The bug is a part of the experience. So
I like all the low shrubbery. This is kind of nice. Small plants reflecting less water, that's not able to support trees, but able to support small shrubbery.
yes, indeed.
So now,
okay.
Johnny, you're going to become Assassin Man and kill these fellows.
So, are we gonna do the same thing as before, where I drop on top of this man?
I'll leave it to your discretion.
Shooting or snorting?
Snorting.
That is the way the world works, I guess. Huh? So I drop and hit R1, and then what should I do? Oh wait, what's this? I can hack something. Let's try it. What's that? What did it
Someone's getting a phone call.
do? Oh, so now I can sneak up on him? Okay, I don't know if they're gonna see me coming down, but I am just going to leisurely come down this way. Oh dang, okay, that didn't distract him that long.
What was it? Shit.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, a bad one? That's what they're calling me? Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Okay. The Eternalist Scouts, the one with the bright golden stripe painted down their body, can trigger Blackreef's alarm system with their handheld radios. Okay, when this happens, hostile reinforcements will rush to your position. Evade the reinforcements or stand and fight. The choice is yours. You can also hack a scout's radio to slow their call for help. Okay, so were there one of theirs over here?
Maybe. I feel like this is one of those shooters that it's like you can shoot, but stealth is really the true option.
Oof, 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 okay.
Oh, so convenient they tell us these things.
Alright, it's gun time. Dang. Oh, I hope her health recovers. It doesn't. Okay. Wait, I can slow the radio down to. No, not that. Okay.
Need some cover. Oh,
wait.
fuck.
There we go. Whoa.
And death
I wasn't paying attention to the health.
once more claims us. So
And here we are again.
we are now going to we're gonna break the loop, Johnny, one step at a time.
One step at a time. We're breaking the death loop.
So here's a question. I'm going to present a question that I
Break the
have
loop?
totally thought of before, and I'm prepared to present in a nuanced and effective way. It's coming. It's gonna come in a
Yeah,
second.
I'm just like I'm in anticipation.
You're in grippy anticipation of my topics.
Yes. I assume it's still coming.
It's you gotta wait for it. It's dramatic. It's gonna come at some point.
Dramatic suspense. Something to do with the slab, maybe?
I don't know what the slab. The slab is apparently some sort of magical assistant. That may, whether it's a superpower
No thanks.
that they have, or it's some sort of like pet or minion that follows them around. That's my opinion. That's my theory.
Really quick, the little paper he just threw away.
It just said "Welcome to Black Reef."
Oh, that's all it said? Okay, I
Yes.
forgot what that was. So, going through here. The door which cannot be opened. Going into the cold reef.
The Colt. The mini Colts. Colt.
Cold following.
Followers, yeah. I wonder if that's what they call the people who are Colt fans.
Probably, and they're probably really annoying. Just like, oh, I'm a cult follower.
Well, it's the thought process that everyone's a Dallas Cowboys fan when they're winning, but then when they lose, no longer people don't want to be a Dallas. It's a fair weather fans.
Exactly. It makes you wonder, are you really for the team, or are you for being on the winning side?
You want to be a winner.
You just want to be a winner. No one
So-
cares about being a Dallas Cowboy fan. We all just want to be winners.
So the true fans of football teams are fans of, say, the New York Jets. New York Jets is a horrible team, and they don't generally win. So if you're a fan of the Jets, you are a true believer, because you're not going to see many victories.
Exactly. Granted, I don't know sports all that well.
I don't know either, but I feel sometimes I learn enough just to appear like able to converse. There was a joke in a British TV show called IT Crowd where one of the IT guys who knew nothing about soccer, which for them was football, would just collect a bunch of random phrases like, did you watch the game last night? Or like, that game last night was awesome. And he would just say these phrases though he had no idea what they meant and had never watched the game. So he just would say these generic phrases just to seem cool to people who had actually watched the game.
I think I'll be honest, I might have caught myself doing the same thing a couple times myself.
Like, I may have not have.
It's such a huge topic for some people. It's like, it's hard not to like join in.
It is, yes. But I mean, you could. There's shorthands. You can say check the scores online if you know the games when they're playing. So you can say, hey, you know, as they say for LSU, how about them Tigers?
Right? Yeah. Like, oh, how about them Tigers? Huh? Who? They really botched it today, huh? Yeah. Don't ask me any more questions about the subject, please. I'm not educated. What did it say? They'll be back tomorrow. Did it say that before?
I think they did. I think it did. Like most of all these are the same every time.
Do you think he's just kind of becoming like numb to all this stuff happening now? Like that same guy he's gonna kill every time, and he's just like, yep, kill the guy. Death means nothing anymore.
Yeah.
I think that might be like the humor that comes about.
The humor is the once you're in the loop, death means nothing, and everything becomes very morbid, almost very Undertale-like, because once you're in the loop and there's no consequences, does anything, does the finality of life and the consequences of real life give meaning to things? That once you remove the consequence of activity and doing things, does it all just become, I just do things and nothing really matters? Very nihilistic.
I almost fell off a cliff. That would have been very nihilistic to me.
But would it really have mattered though, Johnny? Because you just would have woken up
True.
on the beach.
I saw the anime just recently, Angel Beats. You ever heard of that?
I have heard of it. I've not seen it.
It's very interesting. It's odd, but it's very interesting. But it has that same concept as this game, where like death isn't really consequential, and if you do quote unquote die, you just get reset in this world. It's basically like a purgatory, and the way to break out of that purgatory is to because people go there after they die. That's one important premise.
Okay.
They go there after they die, and they need to accept that their life wasn't worthless in order to get out of purgatory.
Interesting.
Yes. So anyone who wanted to watch Angel Beats, I don't know if that's a spoiler or not.
Well,
But
it's probably a sad anime involving high schoolers.
it's sad, but oh my gosh, is it hilarious. It's actually like probably one of the funniest animes I've ever seen.
Another story involving time loops, which I will explain when you are busy killing off these lovely people who have died several times today, as you become more and more of the great cyber ninja who cuts down your enemies. It is a novel I read earlier this year, or last year, called Mogworld. And Mogworld, spoilers for anyone who might read it, is a story about an NPC in a procedurally generated MMORPG. And in an MMORPG, as you know, no one can actually permanently die, because like all the quest givers have to respawn in if you killed them. So in this world, no one can die, and the story deals with the societal issues of society when no one is born and no one dies, and how depression can really mess people up in a world where there is no life and death. It's all just kind of existing now.
Yikes. See, honestly, that's the reality of a life without God, I would say. That it's just all that matters is surviving. Like you can't say joy and happiness and friendship mean anything, because in a world without God,
Well,
it's all just really just surviving.
You can embrace a very materialistic view that. Oh, we got plot going on.
Juliana, in case you didn't remember.
Okay,
What's
look,
happening?
I don't know what I did last night exactly, but if you could just
What? What did you say?
I think we know each other. We know each other, don't we?
Yes! Finally! You're back! So, how much do you remember about me?
Well, it's a little hazy.
What do you remember?
My name's Colt.
About me!
You want to kill me for some reason, and I already know some fucking code, which I don't, and there's this
You
loop
wanna break the loop, right?
yeah, I think so.
Look, if you don't try to break the loop, I'm just going to kill you over and over again in increasingly violent ways until you do.
Fine, I'll break your fucking loop, and whatever I did to piss you off, I'm sorry. Still there?
You never said that before.
We dated, didn't we?
Just go inside the library. You need to see this.
How did I know that they had some kind of romantic history as soon as they said hi to each other? Like, she sounded just like way too happy to hear his voice, I think.
Well, because I guess we don't live in a world where men and women can just have professional relationships. That there's got to be some romantic chemistry involved. I guess maybe.
Pretty sad thing, but yeah.
Well, I mean, this game follows the great tradition of the male protagonist being the violent, stupid one who receives his missions from a woman
What
somewhere.
are you doing? Is this going to be a productive day or not? Library. Choppity fucking chop.
Okay, jeez. It keeps telling me to hack something, but I don't know what it's telling me to hack.
You're hacking the transmitter over there.
Okay.
But I think that's to
not
distract the minions around this, so it doesn't really do anything. Like, you're essentially making a phone ring to make them want to answer the phone.
Oh, I see. That's what's going on here.
So as they were saying,
Crap.
you could have a materialistic worldview where you're just an animal, a really smart animal, and you can live and try to live a fulfilling life here and now, and then when you die, you become
But Benjamin,
worm fodder.
the issue with this is that what defines fulfilling? What defines something as good?
Well, I guess you could come up with some philosophical mindset that explains how you can live a fulfilling life, but then how can you say to anyone else that your way of finding happiness is any better or worse than any other ways to do it? So if someone says, I find happiness in doing X, Y, and Z, and you find happiness doing A, B, and C, you can't judge me for what I think is fulfilling. What happens if there's two ways of fulfilling of life that are contradictory? Like, one person has fulfillment in making cakes, and the other one has fulfillment in stealing cakes. You find
No one is really better than the other.
Well, if there's no objective, if you don't have an objective sense of morality, how do you organize a society? How do you organize relationships? I mean, I guess
Exactly.
if you believe in
You
materialistic,
definitely can't make any laws, that's for sure.
I mean, I feel like people who believe that, I'll find some way to rationalize it. So I don't want to make a straw man argument and say they have no. They've. I mean, granted, though, that's the issue with rationalizing, is the human being. That's the issue with any sort of purely intellectual activity, is that human beings are capable of rationalizing anything, given
true.
the time and the thought process, no matter how. So, the simply ability to rationalize an action does not necessarily mean it's a good action, because anything can be rationalized given enough time and
Well, yeah,
thought
exactly.
process.
Anything, yeah, exactly. Anything can be rationalized. We're good at making things rational when they, in fact, are not, or the other way around.
Yeah, so if the human mind is not the be and end all for determining truth and fairness and fact, because we can rationalize anything we really want to if we put our mind to it, there has to be some sort of exterior standard, which, if we believe in a god with morality who actually has laws in the sense of right and wrong that he imposes on us, I guess that's something that's. I mean, I was going somewhere with that, then my brain just emptied for a second.
Well, long story short, without God, you really don't have anything that is objectively good, just subjectively good. That's a whole conversation, though, that is probably for another setting.
Oh, a health station. It's like a
Hey.
pill, a giant pill.
Oh, wait. Can I not use it again now? Never mind. Okay.
I don't think it. I mean, some games, the health stations have a limited amount of health they can give out, but maybe this game is more forgiving.
This is a nice little place.
It's
here.
very like retro futuristic, like 1950s futurism, retro, pretentious hipster. Probably have record players in here too.
Cosmonautica. Is that like a it says, what does it say it there? I don't know. It looks like just some kind of catalog book magazine.
Maybe a science book. I mean, it looks 80s, 70s. There's definitely,
Yeah, everything here does have that 70s, 80s kind of look. Especially the patterns on the wall here.
but it's futurism. Like it's a combination of futurism. It's this art style of what the future looked like in the past. It's similar to the Fallout games, where the Fallout games are set in the future, but it's a future envisioned by someone in the 1950s. So you have a lot of flying cars and a lot of really big, bulky things that are futuristic, not knowing that in the future things would actually get really small and
Yeah,
nano
small,
size.
compact, and stupid. Like they thought we would have like flying cars by now, but instead we have TikTok. And
Well,
all of
TikTok's
the-
a lot easier to make than flying cars, and flying cars does present a lot of regulation issues and safety issues.
very true, very very true.
I mean, that's why. As I said, record player called it.
Dude, nice. You're pretty good at things, man.
I'm sometimes not pretty good at things. It balances out at the end. Everything.
I am good at things. I'm not good at things. In the end, what does it matter?
Yeah, it comes down to 0, up and down.
Protect our loop. This is some propaganda right here, if I ever seen it.
Protect our loop.
Anything with a red hand that's making a fist almost.
Observe the protocol.
I like these. Honestly, the art style is like, I'm actually really digging it, you know? No party without the protocol.
The protocol. Follow your fun.
Follow, like how the, I mean, I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. Like
Oh
this,
yeah, it
this
uses
U
the.
thing.
Oh yeah, it took me a while to figure that out. Oh yeah, it's the.
Yeah, it took me a second to look at it and be like, what is this? And then we have that.
That's cool.
It's like a face. Okay. Hello, sir. Oh, and you have a head. You have a space in your head. You have bottles. You have this interesting lamp. So is this like what is this place?
It is a lovely study, recreational area, place to hang out. And they're having a party, Johnny. Like they're having the party, and the party's here, except they're not here. And they also have candy vending machines.
I got a sphere.
And you don't even have to pay for it. That's the greatest thing. It's like when you actually buy avocados and you cook with them, and you realize you don't have to pay extra to get avocados on the side of your taco or whatever. That's a lot of candy.
Let's get some of these too.
Have you had this feeling about adding avocados? Because like most places, you have to pay extra. Like sides are free, but avocados cost extra. But if you buy your own avocados, you can add them for free.
I have to say I never myself had the experience, but it does sound like, oh.
Okay, I'll give you a better one. You know, in like breakfast restaurants, you're just breaking all the vending machines.
I wonder if this is
Johnny.
going to have long-term consequences.
Like a little thing will appear. They will remember this. You broke their vending machines, Johnny.
Oh no, I just wanted some sour strawberry and
Beetle Blue.
Beetle Blues.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so you know, like in a breakfast place, you can get your water, but you have to pay. The water is free, but you have to pay more for your coffee and your little cup of orange juice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But when you have your own orange juice at home, you can get water and orange juice. And you don't have to pay an extra $1 for the second drink. And I think that's for me that I see the benefit in being at home and having all the accessories and add-ons and not having to be upcharged for them because it's your own house and you don't upcharge yourself for extra drinks.
Well, I
and
guess
refills.
the trade-off would be that you're serving yourself as opposed to someone else serving you.
Yeah, well,
But all they're doing is pouring something into a drink that you may have at home. So I mean, you know.
Well, I
Say-
mean,
say that.
growing up, we rarely went to sit-down restaurants. So as an adult going to sit-down restaurants, I had to kind of figure, people are going to serve us and like put food in front of us, and that's
Yeah,
kind of
like,
weird.
I know what you mean. Like
for-
the first time I ever did that, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm so used to just like getting things for myself, and like it feels almost wrong to have like someone just come and give you things. Like I feel a little too privileged.
Yeah,
But
Check
really
your-
quick,
check your restaurant
I want
privilege.
to do this. We have to do this.
We have to play the game. Oh, we don't actually.
super honorless. Is this supposed to be like a play on Dishonored?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, because
Is this anything like the
I think so. I think those are some of the weapons you have in Dishonored.
Does that say 1962 Montague?
Potentially, yeah.
1962.
I
Did they
believe-
have games like this in 62, I wonder?
I don't think so. I feel like arcades didn't come into the 70s, but I mean, I wasn't there, so. Ooh,
Well-
ominous music kicked in.
We've officially...
Oh, it's in universe music.
Oh, that's beautiful. We've officially exited the Killy part of the game and gotten into the Vibey part of the game.
Where we inspect in detail, all because someone spent a lot of time painstakingly decorating these environments.
Yeah, honestly. If a place like this existed in real life, which who knows, maybe it has, I would definitely want to go here. This is very well put together, I think.
Looks expensive though.
Delirium.
Maybe if you were rich, you could have this whole place to yourself. That door is locked because it tells you so.
I'm feeling just fine. Don't need it. Nope, I'm good.
Just gonna keep telling himself. Fizz pop. So is that supposed to be like...
Those are the healing items.
Oh. Okay, so like that... Was there like a big version of this downstairs?
Yeah,
that
I believe
used?
so. Yeah, that big floating pill thing.
This is very...
All right. I'm in the library.
Whatever you do, don't pull the lever.
Wait, what? Hello? Shit.
Next time on More Pressing Matters, we will pull the
Fine,
lever.
I'll pull your fucking lever.
Exactly. Next time, we will get to the lever pulling.
And that's it then.
That is it. That's all she wrote. Goodbye, everybody. We will see you next time on More Pressing Matters, and we will get to them. The More Pressing Matters.
Well,
Yeah,
we
okay.
approach gaming with gravity.
Approaching gaming with gravity, yes.